Girl, how long have I been gone? Welcome to Ancestors and Alchemists. I'm your reader, Heather, today. So I am doing a pre-pull, and the first card that comes out is Romantic Feelings. And then the next one, New Love. Finally, we have Forgiving and Learning. And so it's looking like you have met somebody. We have an Emperor on the board, High Priestess first, the Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, the Death card, the Emperor, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands. And so it's just feeling like there's somebody new that's come in. And it looks like that person has awakened something in you. It feels like you know through your intuition. You might be wondering if this person is the one, if there's a such thing as one, you know. But it looks like it was something that was just took you completely by surprise. And it looks like it's an opportunity to heal some things, right? With the Devil, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, can you tell us more about the High Priestess? We got the Five of Cups in reverse. So it looks like this is definitely something that you were not expecting to happen. It looks like you were probably at a place where you thought that you needed more clarity. Maybe in a place, even in a place of just kind of boredom. Maybe it's possible that you expected to mourn something longer, but that did not happen. And so just out of nowhere, here comes some soulmate energy. Interesting. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Oh man, this feels like somebody that, like an old soul that it feels like something, yeah, new, but so familiar. It almost feels like there's something that like sparks, something that glows inside of you, because that's kind of what it feels like, 333 on the clock, just from this person's being. And it's not even somebody that you would have expected, is what I'm feeling. Like, yeah. Okay, I guess it's not going to get fixed. So it's somebody that you did not expect. Like they looked different, but they still felt familiar. I don't know how else to explain that. So we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's like you weren't looking for this particular manifestation to come in, especially not in the way that it did. It almost felt like a random happening, except for maybe not always so random. So maybe you met them before, but I don't know, something changed. Knight of Pentacles. Can you say more about the Knight of Pentacles? It almost feels like it almost feels like he came in as a gift or came in slowly. So maybe it's some place that you frequented and you kind of saw this person over and over and over again. But it was something that happened where you thought, oh, wait a minute, maybe so. As we see the death card and the romantic feelings. Why the death card? The Ace of Wands lands on the Two of Cups. The Page of Swords. I don't know, it's like when they saw you, yeah, you're hot, but it's almost like they knew, like they recognized you. But they didn't know anything about you. It fell down ominously. Hey. Did you fuck this nigga? That right there, that's what that looked like. You did sleep with them, and there's some kind of power play at work, like some kind of dynamic, but it don't feel. It feels like a power play. Like, what is that? Like both of. It's almost like y'all were trying to see who was more masculine. I mean, this could definitely be same sex, so, you know, take that as it resonates. But it almost feels like it's showing me like a power play. Who can be in charge, or who's more masculine or more feminine. Here is showing up masculine. So take it as it resonates. Okay, so what had happened? Wait a minute, that's the death card. Are y'all on no contact right now? What happened? Because this definitely feels like a new energy. Yeah, this ain't nobody old. Jesus, the death card came out again. Okay, so it's over. Well, that was fun while it lasted. And Emperor lands on Emperor. The death lands on death. And I think this is just talking about, it could be talking about you or them letting go of control. Actually, it looks like you might be the Emperor in this scenario. You letting go of control. And so with the forgiving and learning and then the devil coming out, it looks like that control comes from previous relationships or a previous relationship. Control in what way? This almost looks like avoiding conflict. I don't understand. Can you say more? Oh. It looks like avoiding conflict through emotional manipulation. Like not staying, not sticking around. So this looks like leaving too soon. And it feels like a lesson. Because it doesn't feel like a death. It feels like a to be continued. And it feels like a be continued in anticipation, or a be continued that's going to happen soon. Really soon. Can you tell me about the devil? Oh, you're an avoidant. So we got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So you might be an avoidant. It looks like we have a 10-10 here. So that's like your restart. It just looks like two extremes. One or the other. Like, it's really hard to find a middle ground. Like this thing is made very, very binary in your mind. Either this has to be right or that has to be right. And I'm just hearing your spirit team saying that there is, especially within this relationship, because the masculine energy is so heavy and in depth, and the feminine energy is so heavy. It's like, yeah, especially in this particular dynamic, those two energies are very intense. And so it's going to require the maneuvering. It's going to require the compromise. It's going to require the communication. It's going to require, I'm hearing, more than a normal relationship would. Because what I'm feeling here is the heft and the depth of both your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy, and then whoever this other person is, their masculine energy. Doesn't have anything to do with sex or genitals. Don't be weird. It is merely energy function. And so, I mean, it is like, I wish I could help you feel the heft of both of you all's energy, and that both of those kinds of energy coming together. This is actually really exciting. Both of those kinds of energies coming together. Confirmation. Coming together are, it's almost like it collides. It's almost like two stars slamming together is what it looks like in my mind, like to form something unified, to form something whole, rather than something binary. And so even the way in which you think, which is binary, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the fact that you have two, counterparts is the only way that I can describe that. You're having two counterparts. And so that's very binary. But the point is not to have the separation. The point is to unify them. These things have to work in conjunction if you're going to achieve what literally two stars are supposed to achieve. This it feels missional. I feel like mission accomplished. You remember when Bush had the big sign right after they captured Saddam and they started the Iran war, I believe. No, Iraqi war. I'm tripping. This feels like mission accomplished. Like, it's already stated before it's actually accomplished, but that's because it's going to get done, whatever that mission is. I'm surprised I didn't get stars out. I'm feeling the heft of two stars colliding. literally. But what this is asking you is to try and be more unified in how you approach your communication, and in how flexible you are with one another. Wow, this is really beautiful energy. This feels like together forever. Like, and it feels like you know that, or like you have wonderings around that. Like, is this, you know, the Emperor? But right now, what we have on the board is actually 2 emperors. So depending on which one you are, whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine, it is saying that it's okay for the feminine to live inside of their feminine energy. It's actually necessary, especially, and that doesn't mean. So when we think about feminine energy, some people all of a sudden automatically divert to, oh, we're talking about gender. No, we're not talking about gender. We're talking about function. We're talking about energy. We'll start with the masculine energy. The masculine energy is going to set up the framework for a thing. It's going to provide the structure. It's going to provide the logic, which is structure and thinking. Let's say of a house, for example. So you got a house. You need to pour the foundation. You got to put up the, 4x4s and the drywall and all the things. Hold on. You got to put up all the drywall. You got to put up all the stuff. And then the feminine energy comes in and makes that structure a home. It fills it with, for the sake of the argument, curtains and color and plants and things that's going to make that place a home. Right now, you have 2 people who are trying to structure a thing. That makes 2 separate homes. What this is asking you, feminine, to do is to live into the softness, live into the I attract, I magnetize, things come to me and not the other way around. Live into the nourishing part of it. The point of the Empress altogether is because she made up of all 4 of the queens. And so I'm not saying you got to be anything other than who you are, right? Is talking about the energy, especially as it relates to whoever this counterpart is. That does not in any way say diminish yourself. Ever, 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 ever. But it does say that, hey, if you're a masculine, but in that relationship, you have more feminine energy. Okay, we'll be feminine. Use your intuition, use your empathy, use those soft skills in order to help balance this relationship. I hope that made sense. Can you tell me about forgiving and learning? So it looks like in the past you had a relationship or relationships. So this could be like from your childhood. Yeah, they could be just from your past or your childhood. Let it resonate how it does. And it made it difficult for you to fill your own cups as it relates to love. It made it difficult for you to trust people with the 8 of Wands in reverse, and for you to actually communicate your needs. It sounds like maybe before you didn't feel like your needs were taken into account or would be listened to even. And so there's some part of you that kind of blocked that off. You just did not, you refrained from communicating. And so that might be one of those soft skills that needs to be leaned into a little bit more in that feminine energy. Not that masculines don't need to communicate, because they do. this is a different kind of communication. I don't know how to explain that. And it's a lot about your history that kind of made you not see yourself as well. The Queen of Pentacles and the World. Like, it's almost like you didn't see your potential well enough, or you didn't see your stability. Yeah, it's always been something about you wanting to make sure you add something to the world. And that you are yourself a gift to the world. And you're not done. But it may be that sometimes you didn't see that part of you. Yeah. Sometimes you didn't see that part of you. And so that's affecting this how? With the King of Swords and the Fool, it's not effective here. Learn to be harsh in your communication. Needs to be different. This situation is requiring it to be different. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. We got another 10-10. Maybe your birthday is 10-10. It is hard to reset, or a reset. Also, you could be mean. You can be a little mean. You be stabbing people. Stabbing people with them words. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Okay. Yeah. They're showing me the tongue, harsh tongue. Okay, well, I ain't have to go all around the block. We could have just said harsh tongue in the first place, is what it sounds like. Because this is so weird. This looks like a tongue to me when I laid it down. Anyway, how that works. And so that's some baggage from the past. Like, that's something that's brought in from the past. But in this situation, you'll have to deal with whoever this masculine is differently, or it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We got a Chariot coming out. Ooh, this feels like a turn in the story. What happened? We got turn in the story energy. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. This feels like somebody from your past trying to come in. And are they going to come in soon and tell you that y'all can work it out? I think they juggled you. I say give them a big fuck you, but what do I know? Anyway, no past energy. What about the Four of Wands? This feels like this relationship feels like you're just desserts in a way. Like it feels like it's your reward. And I think the warning here is don't make it into your curse. It's not a you or them kind of situation. This needs to be a unified front. And so you have to work on unity. in this dynamic. Okay. All right. How do they fix that? What are the steps that you want them to take? The moon sideways, landing on top of the Eight of Swords. It feels like you need to unearth the kind of like the roots of, it feels like that's what they're saying. With the Eight of Swords, the moon sideways, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like unearth the roots from your past. Like how did my communication get like this? Why is it like this? Why do I feel the need to communicate in this way? What is it that I'm trying to avoid when I circumvent communication? What is the actual pain that I have, that I can pinpoint why I don't want to experience this kind of atmosphere? What is it that I'm afraid that will be said? Like, what is it that I'm afraid that they'll say? What is it that I'm afraid that I'll say? Like, it's asking you to dig deep. And this is the shadow work. Yeah, it looks like this relationship is not just about being in love. This relationship is actually about shaping you and chiseling you into the person that the divine needs you to be for whatever this mission is. This relationship is that person chiseling you, and also you, it feels like you healing them though. But it doesn't feel, it feels like this relationship is going to be painful for them to chisel and painful for you to get chiseled off. But in the reverse, your role in this relationship is to heal. And maybe that's the balance, right? Maybe that's the masculine energy at work with the frame of the thing, and then the feminine energy at work to be the balm of it, or be the filler of it, or to cover it. This is teaching some of the final steps before you start whatever this mission is. And that feels like this mission is together. You two shape one another, like tip-top shape. Like I'm seeing people in the gym, like working it out. And so while that might be a part of your process, and you know, that never hurts, but it's more than about just in the gym working out. This is actually you working spiritually things out. You working psychosomatically things out. This relationship is going to be intense, like on every front. Our front. Y'all done it already? On every front. Oh, shouldn't have mentioned that. Whoa. Yeah, it's going to be intense on every single front. But also, this is exactly what's needed. Not just for you, not just for him or her, take it as it resonates, but for like the whole. This feels like a adding to the planet, to the benefit of humanity kind of thing. So you add something, a story to the fragment, the fragmented story that is now. Like it's almost like you add hope, or this helps to add more peace, or you know how people say you raise the frequency of the planet. It's something like that, but this is more intense than that, bigger, or more personal. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. 3212 might be significant on the clock. I don't even know where 3232. I don't even know where it was. Okay. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Whoa. Temperance. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is not something that is going to happen overnight, right? Like, this is not one of those things that you need to add to your checklist. and be like, okay, I need to grow spiritually today. No, that's not how it works. It's going to be 33 might be significant. It's going to be very delicate, or, you know, as delicate as you can get within a time crunch. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be something that will develop, can develop over time. And so it's not something that you need to rush necessarily. Rush is, I got questions. Rush as far as what? I'm fucking invested now. You don't need to do nothing. You don't need to worry about nothing. The situation is going to even itself out. The situation is going to even itself out. It's like, it almost feels like a cleanup team has been called in. What the fuck happened? Some kind of cleanup team has been called in. That's hilarious, because all I can see is like men in black, and like they have like these plastic things on, and they're going in to like clean stuff up. So yeah, somebody made a mess. That's okay. That's okay. It happens in the script. It's almost what it feels like, actually. So it'll get cleaned up. How? Justice, the High Priestess. Oh, that's fixing to fall out anyway. The Queen of Cups. When the time comes, you'll know, is what it feels like. It feels like kind of an appointed time kind of thing. I don't know, it almost feels like for you to be patient, because it'll get itself worked out. And it'll get itself worked out well. And it will work out. And for you to just be patient. Kind of try to take some of your guard down a bit. Your walls down. Your not boundaries. Your walls. Those kind of defensive walls. Because that will measure whether this is going to be able to go. Yeah, saying to take some of your walls down. Not boundaries. Don't hear me say that. But your walls. Your defenses. Because that will affect how this comes in. I don't know. It feels like an apology. It feels like an apology. So the other person reaches out. The other person reaches out, because that's the masculine energy. You're the feminine energy. You stay still. You do nothing. Except for do you. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. But let the masculine energy reach out with an apology. Well, yeah, what's going on over there with that? What's happening over there? What's going on over there? I think you done broke his shit. Oh, it just happened so fast. Like, the fuck? I need to do this other deck. Okay, the masculine energy. Yeah, it just feels like it just happened so fast. Like, almost so fast. They couldn't even get their shit together. What's the Three of Cups sideways? It almost feel like 1 minute y'all was having fun, and the next minute, not. Because the Hierophant literally just came out in the other deck. Like 1 minute it was aligned, and the next minute, not. what they thinking on. What they thinking on. I think you confused them. Or they feel confused. And they feel kind of like left out in the cold. This person might see like future with you. I mean, marriage for sure, because you definitely came out as the High Priestess, one of the first cards, and they came out as the Hierophant twice. Married, maybe. See more? Yeah, but you gotta take them walls down. And like live in that feminine energy, live in that Queen of Pentacles energy, like that soft life. Do some exercise, do some embodiment exercises of soft life, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what this is asking you, right? Like it's almost saying that you are royal. You have protectors. This extent of protection is unnecessary and overkill. Overkill. Protect yourself, yes. But all of the walls, all of them? Nigga, all of the walls? We'll need all of the walls. We'll need all of the walls. That's almost what this person has come in to do. Like you would be robbing them of their job to protect you. Gotta let them protect you. And I'm not talking about like, I'm not talking about you not having any boundaries. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you cannot protect yourself. That is not what I'm saying. But there is something about the masculine energy that can create the atmosphere wherein you don't have to be on your guard all the time, no matter what, in and out. That was that old shit. That's not this new fine shit. This new fine shit on something else. This new fine shit on Team You. Let new fine shit do what he do. Do what they do. Let them do their job. Don't take it from them. What you putting more stuff on your cart for? Nah, not that. Let new fine shit do what they do. Okay, any last words to wrap this up? We going long. King of Wands. King of Wands. That's wild. Okay, that's how we wrapping it up. Okay, what's up with this King of Wands? King of Wands business. Okay, the Judgment. Sideways. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I don't like it. Okay, the Three of Swords. Oh, it's kind of giving me a headache. Wait, is this an X? Oh my God, nigga. If y'all don't tell these niggas to go away. It is. No. Okay. Fine. Quick. Make it quick. What is it? Okay, they fixing to come in and pretend like they ascended. Like everything's coming up roses. This feels doubtful. It feels manipulative. It feels untrue. And maybe they did a little bit, but not enough to be trying to rock with you. They didn't. 44 on the clock. You've been protected from this person. Ooh. And you worked hard to get away from them with the 8 of Pentacles. But what? Something about new fine shit. But new fine shit, what new fine shit doing? That's right. Let's get back to it. What's new fine shit doing? Ah, not leaving you. Not leaving you. His star? Not new fine shit. The Chariot. Yeah, he blocking that. He blocking that. You feel possessive. Like, you're not theirs, you're mine. You feel possessive. But not like in a gross, icky way. But like in a way that, not in a gross, icky way. But in a way that, no, this right here, this mine. It's mine. Like, oh. And you might like it. You might just like it. Because it's kind of healing for you. Like it is the opposite of what you had before. It's different. Yeah, it's different. And it's something that you didn't expect with the Ace of Wands in reverse, but it's something exactly that you needed. Yeah, he don't play about you. This one right here, this right here, he don't play about you. So he fixing the no violence, but he don't play about you. Okay, final words. You'll have a choice to make whether to keep your past or move on to the future. The Tower came out. It didn't necessarily feel like it was with the 8 of Cups, so it landed near it. It feels like this is just saying that this is like an important decision. This is one of those life-changing decisions, life course-altering decisions. You have to make the best choice. Past or your future. And that is also not a binary. Like, quantum physics is so hard to explain in 2 minutes. But that choice is not, that's also not a binary. Like, it feels like what they're saying is that since timelines are stacked up one on top of the next, you're actually living in your future now because you're doing exactly what your future requires you to do. You are in alignment. And so they have the utmost assurance that you are going to make the right decision. It's not that it's not going to be hard, challenging, I'm hearing, but it's going to be done because you'll know what to do. You will have mastered all the skills needed to make this thing work with this new love, with new fine shit. Yeah, to make it work. Because again, it's not just you, it's actually something that is helpful for both of you. This looks and feels like growth in the best way possible. It feels refreshing. At the same time, it feels familiar. This is just asking you to keep working on it. Asking you for the discipline to continue to work on it, to continue to work at it. It feels hopeful. You feel scared. Almost like you don't know what to say, or like maybe your throat chakra's been blocked a little bit. Maybe you're just nervous, like how is this gonna go? Is this gonna work? And it will. It will. I mean, you always got free will. The other person always has free will. That's the thing. But I don't think that either one of you will make a decision that's going to impact this mission. I just don't see that. That's not what I see. It feels like you two know how important the connection is. You two understand. Yeah, I feel that in my gut. You two understand how important whatever you're supposed to do is. It's like both of y'all are lined up. Like whoever this is really intuitive too. And maybe that's why you all have difficulty separating roles. It could be that you both possess a really good balance and you're able to shift in between both functions, both feminine and masculine functions. You're able to put your masculine side on and up. Like you're able to access the Emperor. Wow. So you can access both. Yeah, that's really non-binary. You can access both energies at will. You just, right now, you're learning how to master both so that you can apply both, if that makes sense. And so that this other person is the same way. So if you've been seeing readings where it talks about the Empress and the Emperor, or you've been doing your own readings where it talks about the Emperor and the Empress, and you two are switching places in that, this is why. Confirmation, because you motherfucking can. And so right now, you're learning more of the Empress role. Not role, but you know, energy. You're learning that thoroughly. And that's why y'all going back and forth. Anyway, I cannot even remember what I was talking about before I went on that long rant about masculine and feminine energy. So you guys are going to be fine. This energy feels good. I mean, like satisfying, like fulfilling energy. White butterflies might be significant, or butterflies in general, or it's just talking about transformation. Okay, because I landed in a weird way. Okay, what is it? What's going on? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Is this somebody sad again? If it's a past person, I'll skip it. It might be. What's going on with the Ten of Cups? Oh. It's the masculine. Oh. He don't feel right without you. He don't feel right without you. Like, shit just don't feel right. Oh, it feels like an aching and like a deep missing. Whoo, that's heavy energy. Oh my God, that energy is heavy. Yikes. Whew, shake it off. Oh gosh. Oh, don't want that to stay. This is a really heavy energy. Like it's almost like dun dun dun. Ooh, child. He is not. I'm gonna put these away because they are actually very distracting. He's not doing well without you. He miss you, honey. He miss you. What you do? What you do? Girl, I was just existing in my highest frequency. I hear that. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Let him come to you. I heard that loud and clear. That was ancestors talking. Don't you do nothing. Let him come to you. Okay? Nothing. Practice that soft skill. Receive that energy. Okay? All right, y'all, I gotta go. So no, don't. Okay. All right. You got it? You doing all right? Look like you is. All right. You be good until next time. Probably get a whole nother spread, honey. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Love you. Bye.